Hmm.
But secretary was held up in a hospital and daughter. అంటే అట్లీస్ట్ ఈ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఇది ఎవరి తర్వాత ఏంటన్నది ఆయన ఆన్లైన్లో చెప్తున్నానండి మరి మీరు 6 మొదలుపెట్టి ఆయన స్టార్ట్ చేయమన్నా నాకు ఏమన్నా అప్పుడు రత్న సతీష్ ఆయన ఎవరితో బయట చదువుతారు ఆయన? కీనోట్ స్పీకర్. చీఫ్ గెస్ట్ ఏమో ఈయన రామ్మోహన్,
వాళ్ళ సెక్రటరీ శ్రీకాంత్ గారు.
ఈయన చదవలేదా? సరే, శ్రీకాంత్ పేరు రాయలేదు ఇక్కడ మీరు
ప్రోగ్రామ్
దీంట్లో. ఇక్కడ ఆయన అడ్రస్ చేసినప్పుడు రాయలు శ్రీకాంత్ ఏది? శ్రీకాంత్ ఆన్లైన్ సెక్రటరీ లోకల్. సరే, టైం అయిందా? ఇది తప్పది. దిస్ ఇస్ రాంగ్. మీ వాచ్ దట్ ఈస్ రాంగ్. సో ఇక్కడ వస్తే మీకు 5:50 10 నిమిషాలు ఉంటుంది.
సార్ గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ సార్. బాగున్నారు సార్? రమణ నాయక్ సార్ నమస్తే. అంటే ఏంది సార్? గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ సార్. మేడం జూమ్ జాయిన్ అవ్వండి మేడం. జూమ్ జాయిన్ అయ్యా కాలే మేడం. ఒకసారి జూమ్ జాయిన్ అయ్యి పెట్టండి. ఓకే 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 ఓకే. అవునయ్యా, జూమ్ జాయిన్ కావాలి. వచ్చారు మన మన ప్రొఫెసర్ బేసిక్ ఎంతనే ఐడియా ఉందా? ప్రొఫెసర్ బేసిక్
బేసిక్ 37,000.
అది పాతది.
కొత్తదా? 1,40,200.
1,40,200.
22 ఇంకా 2 ఉండదు ఇప్పుడు. ఇక
అదే స్కేల్స్ గా.
ఇక అదే అక్కడి నుంచి వెళ్ళి మళ్ళీ ఉంటుంది మినిమం అది. ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేసినట్టు నేను మెచ్ చేసినాను. మునుపటి లెక్క స్కేల్ అని లేదు అది. అవుతుంటే కనబడి సార్ ఎవరు చెప్తారు? మర్చిపోతున్నా.
హలో
Patriotic maintenance we were chanted. This Jakarta service during our harvest campaign from 13th January 31st January and avail the exclusive offer. To book your service appointment, please say yes.
ఐదో తరగతిలో కొంచెం ఈ చట్టాల మీద చూపించిన ఏం సాధించి మీకు మా ఇద్దరు ఇదే సార్ ఎంత ఇప్పుడే రిజిస్టర్ కొట్టు సార్ యాక్టివ్ చేస్తారు డైరెక్ట్ సార్ నమస్తే సార్.
నమస్కారం అండి.
సార్ బాగున్నారా? మీ పేరు రాలేదు సార్.
నేను బసవరాజు గారు సార్.
సార్ నమస్తే సార్. హ్యాపీ సార్. వెరీ గుడ్ ప్రొఫెసర్ రమణ సార్. రమణ నాయక్ బాగున్నా సార్.
సార్
సామ్సంగ్ SM8S90 సార్ పేరు రాయండి సార్. మంచిగా పేరు రాయండి. రత్న గారు సార్ పేరు రాయండి.
అక్కర్లేదు నా పేరే అక్కర్లేదు సార్.
వెరీ
నా
హ్యాపీ.
పేరే అక్కర్లేదు.
మేము కూడా ఇక్కడ నాన్నగారు సార్. నాన్నగారు ఉన్నాం సార్. వీఆర్ విత్ డాడ్.
నాన్నగారి ఫోటో
కాబడా సార్.
కనబడ్డారు
సార్ వెరీ హ్యాపీ.
కనబడ్డారు. నమస్కారం అండి. అందరికి నమస్కారం.
అందరు ఐసరాజ్ గారు ఉన్నారు, ఐసరాజ్ సార్ ఉన్నారు, ప్రొఫెసర్ మొయిదీ సాబ్ ఉన్నారు.
ఎల్డర్స్ అందరికి నమస్కారం.
నమస్కారం అండి సార్. గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్. డాక్టర్ ఐఎస్ఎన్ రాజు మీకు మీ ఇంటికి కూడా వచ్చాను. అప్పుడు మన చైర్మన్ గా కూడా అప్పుడు ఎండోమెంట్ లెక్చర్ ఎస్టాబ్లిష్ చేసిన 2015 లో చైర్మన్ గా ఉన్నాను. అప్పుడు మీ ఇంటికి
అవునవును కరెక్ట్. మా ఫాదర్ ఉన్నారు అప్పుడు.
కలిసాం. ఆయన చూసి భాగ్యం కలిగింది మాకు. మా చైర్మన్ గారికి ఏదో వేరే అదర్వైజ్ ఏదో కంటింజెన్సీ వచ్చి కుడ్ నాట్ ఏబుల్ టు కమ్. ఐఎమ్ ప్రిసైడింగ్ ఓవర్ దిస్ టుడేస్ ఎండోమెంట్.
వెరీ నైస్ సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Good evening, sir.
Satish sir, good evening. How are you?
Satish.
Fine, sir. Fine, sir.
Very happy, sir. Sir, ఐసరాజ్ సార్ ఇద్దరే ఉన్నాం.
Okay.
Good evening, Satish.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
How is Usmania, Satish sir? How is OU?
Fine, sir. Everything is fine.
How much budget you are getting from government of Telangana and UC?
We have to see, sir, actually.
100 crores going to 100 crores. Mala university remaining are distributed for remaining universities. ఒకప్పుడు ఆక్స్ఫర్డ్ కూడా ఇట్లా ఉండే.
Okay.
They developed అంటే ఫినాన్స్ గా థింక్ చేయాలి. హౌ టు డెవలప్ ఫినాన్షియలీ. సార్ 6-5 స్టార్ట్ చేశారు సార్.
మీకు జాయిన్ ఇన్వెస్టిగేట్ చేయండి.
అలాగే సార్. गार्लैंडिंग कर रहे. आइए. కాంప్రమైజ్ జాయిన్ పెట్టుగా శాంపుల్ జరుపుకున్నారు. సార్ సార్ జూమ్ లో రండి. ఇప్పుడు స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది. ఇవాళ బజార్ మెమరీ లెక్చర్ సార్, మన బజార్ మెమరీ లెక్చర్ మీకు పెట్టాను సార్, మీకు పెట్టాను లింక్.
వెల్కమ్ డాక్టర్ సురేష్ బాబు గారు.
సార్ అనుకుంటున్నాను సార్, సురేష్ సార్ అనుకుంటండి. వెల్కమ్ సార్.
సురేష్ బాబు గారు, డాక్టర్ సురేష్ బాబు.
హరి ఓం, నమస్తే సార్.
నమస్తే నమస్తే. నైస్ నైస్.
గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ సార్. గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ సురేష్ బాబు.
హలో.
Hearing is not turned on అంటుంది.
It is audible, sir. Your voice is audible.
No, sharing is not allowed. Multiple representative sharing the meeting అని షేరింగ్ చెక్ చేద్దామన్న పీపీటీని.
షేరింగ్ ఫెసిలిటేట్ చేస్తాం సార్. విల్ ఫెసిలిటేట్.
చెక్ చేస్తున్నాం, అంతేం లేదు. ఒకసారి
గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ సార్. డాక్టర్ రమణ నాయక్ సార్.
యాక్చువల్లీ ప్రోగ్రామ్ బిగిన్ చేసే ముందు ఆయనకి బసవరాజు గారికి గార్లెండింగ్ చేసిన తర్వాత విల్ స్టార్ట్ దట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్.
ఓకే ఓకే, నో ఇష్యూ.
ఓకే.
ఎవరు
సెక్రటరీ.
సో గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ ఎవ్రీబడి. అందరికి ఈరోజు ప్రోగ్రామ్ కండి. మన ప్రోగ్రామ్ స్టార్ట్ చేసే ముందు బసవరాజు గారికి పోర్ట్రేట్ కి గార్లెండ్ చేసి విల్ స్టార్ట్ దట్. సో విత్ ఆల్ దిస్ వన్ కన్సెంట్ వి ఆర్ డూయింగ్ దట్.
సుధా సుధా సుధా
ఇప్పుడు వాళ్ళు ఎవరు జ్ఞానం ఉండండి కనెక్ట్ చేయండి. ముందు గార్లెండ్ వేసి తర్వాత
పెట్టుకోండి. సరే.
మీరు కూడా రండి.
వస్తారా
ఉన్నాయి
చాలా ఉంది. నీది వాయిస్ కట్టి
వాట్సాప్ లో
అది ఆగిచ్చి
కింద వస్తుంది చూడండి. ఎవరికి?
కరెక్ట్ సారీ కరెక్ట్.
ఎందుకంటే
जोहार मेरा सबको जोहार जोहार.
లొకేషన్
అయిపోయిందా?
ఎయిర్లైన్ లొకేషన్.
తర్వాత స్పీకర్ కి షేరింగ్ స్క్రీన్ షేరింగ్ చూడండి.
ఎవరు లేరా ఇల్లు మన వాళ్ళు సింగని
సో గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ టు ఎవ్రీబడి అండి. ఇప్పుడే మనం బసవరాజు గారి పోర్ట్రేట్ కి గార్లాండ్ చేసి మన ప్రోగ్రామ్ స్టార్ట్ చేసుకుంటూ ఉన్నాం. మనకి వెంకట సుబ్బయ్య గారు చైర్మన్ గారు, అదేవిధంగా మన సీతారాం బాబు గారు కూడా అనుకోని అవాంతర వలన వాళ్ళు కాలేకపోయారు. నేను ఐఎమ్ డాక్టర్ ఐ సత్యనారాయణ రాజు, ఐఎస్ఎన్ రాజు, కౌన్సిల్ మెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ ఆఫ్ ఇంజనీర్స్ అండ్ ఆల్సో former chairman of erstwhile AP State Center and Telangana State Center. We will start the program. The program starts with the welcome address by the presiding officer. So now I'm taking over as the presiding officer. So, respected chief guest, actual designated chief guest, that is B. Sitaramam Garu, is a general manager of transport Singareni College Limited, Kottagudam. And today's keynote speaker, who delivering this endowment lecture of Basava Garu. This is the 10th endowment lecture of I Basava Garu. So the topic of this endowment lecture is harnessing technology for energy conservation, success innovative solutions for a sustainable future. So that will be delivered by Dr. G. Suresh Babu. He is a professor and department of EEE, CBIT, Hyderabad. Actually, our colleagues from Kottagudam, the chairman Dr. K. Rammohan Rao Garu is expected to be here, and also B. Srikanth Garu is the honorary secretary of Kottagudam Local Center, and Rammohan Garu is the chairman of Kottagudam Local Center. Brahmareddy Garu, immediate past chairman. In Sitaram Babu Garu, you will be sometime will be joining here, and our esteemed colleague of the Telangana State Center, the Professor P. Satish Kumar Garu. So he actually is the convener of today's event, and other galaxy of eminent personalities, past presidents, past chairmen, council members, committee members of IEA. Dr. Moinuddin also, sir, is also available physically here, and family members, especially Basaraj Garu, our son kuda ee roju participate chestha unnaru. So
అందరికీ నమస్కారం అండి.
నమస్కారం. తర్వాత ఏమో other ladies and gentlemen, good evening to all. I want to give a brief about this endowment lecture, and it gives me immense pleasure to extend a hearty welcome to all of you to I Basaraju, let's say I Basaraju 10th endowment lecture on a very important and vital topic with just now I read now. So we are very fortunate to have the chief guest and other the eminent speakers, and also there for this today's program. The chief guest is B. Sitaramam Garu, and the guest of honor and the speaker of this today's endowment lecture is Dr. G. Suresh Babu Garu, professor of EEE CBIT. and we thank them for sparing their valuable time to be here on this evening. I'm glad to inform that Telangana State Center of Institute of Engineers has been regularly organizing endowment lectures. So normally these very eminent people of some of the people, they have rendered human service to the engineering community, and also they served the erstwhile Andhra Pradesh Center and present Telangana State Center also there. The family members of these eminent people, some of the people who passed away, in their memory, the family members came forward to institute this endowment lecture, and one or two eminent people also, so their families also came forward to this one. Like that, we got about 21 endowment lectures that will be conducted in the calendar year. Actually, this Basava sir endowment lecture is expected to be conducted in the month of December. But because of the council meeting and other important events, we could not able to do, and on the based on the consent of the family members, today we are conducting this endowment lecture. So these endowment lectures are being delivered by people of high eminence with considerable professional experience to throw lights on important emerging topics of the today's events. I would like to share a few words about that late I. Basavaraj Garu is a legend in power engineering, and he has also got a footprints in our Institute of Engineers also. He was our chairman, and also he conducted one of the engineering congress also, and his contribution is unforgettable and laudable. So Sri I. Basavaraj Garu was born at. I request other speakers to please mute their mic. That is normally that is the protocol. Please mute all other mics.
Sir, Ramon Jain. Ramon Jain.
So Engineer I. Basavaraj Garu, he was born in at Rajamahendravaram, East Godavari district. That is actually it is a literary capital of Andhra Pradesh on 30th December 1924 as a posthumous child, and was taken care by his mother and grandmother. He imbibed the literary activities of his birthplace and in and around Gautami Grandalayam, and took a major part in most of the activities of Kaumidi Samiti, the literary organization, and Dr. Sripada Gopala Krishnamurthy, a literary figure of the place, was his mentor. So Basavaraj Garu, he educated high school, government college, high school and the government college in Rajahmundry, Arts College. Later he shifted to the College of Engineering, Gindi. At that time, not many engineering colleges were there. Gindi used to be the only college of all the stalwarts had their technical education. So similarly, he was also had his engineering education in Gindi, that is in Madras, and passed out in 1948 in electrical engineering, was employed as a junior engineer in technical office of Composite Madras State. So he had a privilege of working directly with VP Appadurai, the renowned engineer of those Esther years. He took charge as assistant engineer in the newly formed Andhra Pradesh state in the year 1953. At this time, he was deputed to Germany, United Kingdom, Switzerland, the industrial nations of the post-war of Europe, and was trained in the manufacture and operation of power transformers and switch gears. This knowledge was greatly useful in the power development of the new state of Andhra Pradesh, which had at that time negligible power during that time. He was shifted to Hyderabad in 1956 after his training abroad. There was practically no electrification in the state except for a few major cities. He started with the electrification of 100 villages in the first year with diesel sets under the guidance of Sri B.R. Somyadulu, the then chief engineer. He had the privilege of working under Syed Abdul Qadir, Ahmad Hussain Khan, and Varanasi Parvatism, the renowned chief engineers of that year, that electrical engineering department. At the same time, he joined the Institute of Engineers Hyderabad as associate member of Institute of Engineers, and later he has become a fellow of the Institute of Engineers. He attended conferences of CIRE on improving power systems in UK, attended by all European countries, and the knowledge derived from the conference was highly useful for the state development of state of Andhra Pradesh. He was responsible for drafting specifications, calling for tenders, and execution of the first 220 kV system in Andhra Pradesh. 220 kV line from upper Sealeru to lower Sealeru and Nagarjuna Sagar, Srisailam and 220 kV substations. This formed the basis for the 220 kV ring around Hyderabad and the state development. As a special officer, rural electrification, he laid the foundation for the total electrification of the state. Medak district, state and Medak district was represented by, at that time, Medak district was represented by Srimati Indira Gandhi, the Prime Minister of India. It was the first district in the state to be totally electrified. So for which our Basaraj Garu contribution is a lot. He worked in close association with Dr. B. Venkatapai Garu, the first chairman of Rural Electrification Corporation, and Dr. SDG Charlu, that later, and Dr. Venkatapai Garu had special affection for the Andhra state and sanctioned many schemes for rural electrification, but also electrification of the rural industries, systems, improvements, energy conservation measures, etc. During the latter years of his service, Basavaraju Garu had the privilege of working under the legend of power engineer Dr. N. Tatarao Garu, the chairman of AP State LCT Board. As a member of member of the board, as a technical member of the board, he undertook many important works like single phase distribution system, energy conservation, and many more such things. Dr. Naral Tatarao Garu thermal power station was commissioned during his tenure as a member of technical. His association with Dr. N. Tatarao Garu was such that when a senior journalist asked for information on his life for writing his biography, he kept approach Basavaraju. So that is the eminence of Basavaraju Garu. He was so close to legend Naral Tatarao Garu. When somebody approached him for his biography, he directed them to approach Basavaraju. That is the affinity, affection between two legends. He had very close affinity with Institute of Engineers right from 1956 and made he joined many of his friends also as institutional members. He organized as a chairman of the state center, so he organized the second engineering congress at Hyderabad in 1988 with a record number of delegates. Actually, his footprints are there after that so second engineering congress. So he could able to mobilize a lot of funds, and he constructed a beautiful guest house in the campus of this Institute of Engineers, and everybody says that that is only Basavaraj Gar, but for Basavaraj Gar only that guest house they have come up, and it served many engineers, and whoever engineers are coming to Hyderabad, they used to stay there. On his retirement, he was sought after as a consultant by many industries like ITC, Bhadrachalam Paper Board, Coromandel Fertilizers, Now Bharat, and VBC Ferroalloys, and many more, and cement industries also. He was the most sought after person because of not only because of his knowledge, his humbleness, and his dedication and his honesty. So his services were sought by not only the state but also many industries. Then he was responsible for giving power connections to many industries, and that industries, the development it indirectly developed the state. He was appointed as the advisor to the CBIP, that is Central Board of Irrigation and Power, for a short period on distribution. He was also consultant to Rural Electrification Corporation. So Rural Electrification Corporation given accord along with BK and Murthy, senior consultant of Administrative Staff College. So both have worked together, and they did a lot of work in the field of power engineering. And he's also taken special interest of training engineers in our Engineering Staff College of India and also Administrative Staff College of India. With the advent of private power projects, he worked with Apollo Hospitals Group. He worked with an American team of PPN power project, which was commissioned with a gas as a fuel. He worked on some more projects at New Delhi, Bijapur, Teesta with an American team. For New Delhi, the cooling water for the project was proposed to be obtained by treating available sewage water, and this was approved by the environmental analysts. Actually, Basavaraj Garu, he has given that idea, and that was implemented. Engineer Basavaraju, even at his advanced age, keeps himself busy by attending office every day and attending meetings of at Institute of Engineers at Postwell. That is, Postwell is one organization started by M.L. Swami Garu, so a colleague of Basavaraj Garu, Senior Citizens Association. He keeps himself busy throughout the day with not only technical activities and other social activities also. Actually, I got an opportunity and fortunate that when I was the chairman of the combined AP state, that's Telangana State Center of Institute of Engineers. So when his son your family proposed to have an endowment lecture. I has visited his house. He was so humble, and he received me, and he discussed about me the why his family wanted to have this endowment lecture. The purpose of endowment lecture is not only for memory of the eminent people, but also to involve the eminent people to share their knowledge and dissemination of knowledge to the present generation of engineers. So the endowment lecture proposed on request by family members of late Y. Basava garu. The States Committee has passed a resolution on his to have the first endowment lecture in 2015 on his birthday. So since then, we are every year we are regularly conducting this endowment lecture and picking up an eminent speaker. So actually, because he's eminent person, I don't want to leave a single item of his biography. That's why I read it. So the pleasure, because he's a role model and a mentor for the present generation. So, and also a great power engineer that has contributed a lot to our state. So now I invite Ram Mohan Garu also. So the chairman of Kottagudem Local Center and honorary secretary of Kottagudem, Banda Srikant Garu. And now I request my esteemed colleague of the Telangana State Center, Professor P. Satish Kumar Garu, the committee member, to please introduce the eminent speaker and today's guest of honor, Dr. G. Suresh Babu Garu. Mike, hand over to Satish Kumar. Satish Kumar garu.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay,
sir.
please go ahead.
So it is my privilege to introduce today's speaker, Dr. G. Suresh Babu Garu. He is the Professor of Electrical Engineering, CBIT Hyderabad, who is having more than 26 years of teaching experience. His graduation is MAE and obtained ME in Industrial Drives and Control from Usmania University and PhD from JNTU Hyderabad. He has published more than 40 technical papers in peer-reviewed journals. He is guided around 30 ME projects and 3 PhD scholars so far. He is the recipient of many awards such as Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Best Teacher Award by International Organization of Innovative Research in 2020. His area of research includes electric drives, energy management, renewable energy systems, and Vedic mathematics and Indian knowledge systems. Presently, he is working as professor in CBIT. He is a UGC AICT empaneled master trainer for faculty of higher education institutions in Indian knowledge systems, Bharatiya Jana Parampara. I am very happy to invite you, sir. Now I request Professor G. Suresh Babu Garu to deliver his lecture. Thank you, sir. Thank you, one and all.
And you. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha, Hari Om, Sadhyaksh Sabhaye Namaha. Am I audible, sir? Am I audible, please?
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Audible.
Okay, I will share my PPT and start. One minute.
But you get yourself mute. Don't open.
Is PPT visible, sir?
Very visible. Okay, please go ahead, sir. You can take about
Thank you very much.
40 minutes, sir.
Okay, done. Harnessing technology for energy conservation success. Innovative solutions for sustainable future. This is today's topic. I'm very glad to get the opportunity to share some of my experience and expertise on energy domain on the occasion of Dr. Sri I. Basavaraju Garu, who is a celebrity in the domain. So it is my proud privilege to address the gathering on this occasion. Let me start my lecture by paying salutation to my parents. Mataram Subbalakshmim Tam Prema Rupam Namamyaham Pitaram Ramachandrancha Gotlur Yanvaya Sanmanim. The total presentation will go in this way. Prologue, the role of technology in conservation, energy conservation in the domestic sector, industrial applications of energy conservation, energy efficient buildings, future trends in energy conservation, conclusion and call to action, and epilogue. This is what to start with. Energy is need of the hour. At the same time, in order to pass it on to the next generations, it must be used wisely and conservatively. That is energy conservation. So, what are the various domains where we can conserve the energy? What are the methods? What are the problems we are facing? And solutions for it will be discussed in this brief lecture. Why energy conservation matters? Because conservation, as just now I said, it is nothing but using it very wisely, effectively, and efficiently. So, what exactly conservation matters means? Because of two things: raising energy demand, one thing, and depleting energy resources, two things. Because of these two things, energy conservation has become dire need for every citizen, irrespective of race. Hence, let us see what is the energy scenario of our nation as on today, and environment impacts of energy consumption, and later we see importance of technology in achieving energy efficiency. First, let me show that 1 minute. Okay. It's I would like to say orally also, the total installed capacity of our India as on date, including both fossil fuel and non-fossil fuel, is around 2.43 lakh megawatts, out of which we are aware that lion's share is thermal. But one interesting fact I want to share with all the celebrities here, as on the latest statistics from CEA, Central Electricity Authorities, and authorized information, last year, it is the first year in Indian history thermal installed capacity generation has fallen below 50% because of rise in solar, 30%, solar and wind, around 30% of the total installed capacity. Out of that, 20% is exclusively solar. So that's what it is a good sign that we are equally concentrating on the renewable energy sources by keeping the future in mind. That's what I would like to important point to be shared. Otherwise, all these years, lion's share was thermal. It never fallen below 50%. And coming to the importance of energy conservation is, it is a map to sustainability. So it's a critical point for sustainability. In what factors? If you see the role of technology, because of technology, energy conservation has once again emerged a lot in the domain of industry, as not only in the domain of industry, domestic sector, and other transportation, agriculture sector, whatnot. So let us see what is the role of technology in energy conservation. Technology is as a game changer here to see that how best we will be able to meet the requirements and see that it leads to low carbon footprints. That is once again very important while using energy. Not that we are having energy from somewhere, use it. We should be cautious that it should come from with a low carbon footprints. That is the tagline of energy conservation. So that is called game changer. So monitoring and optimization of energy with IoT and smart devices. What is monitoring and optimization of IoT and smart devices? Which is current day technology, Internet of Things, it has revolutionized energy usage, no doubt. The key features of this energy monitoring with IoT is the collection has become very simple real-time data collection with the IoT sensors that track energy usage at granular levels, individual appliances, machines, and total systems also. Added to this one, big data also assisted it for the collecting the data as well as analyzing. So these are all aiding each other, all the sub features of latest technology, IoT, big data, or even blockchain also I'll be discussing in the coming slides. All these things are contributing a lot for the energy conservation. And even remote monitoring. Remote monitoring also, all IoT enabled devices can be monitored remotely to such that energy consumption will be minimized. Controlling from somewhere via cloud-based platforms also, which leads to, once again, minimum consumption of energy with the same output what it is targeted. That is a remote monitoring. And predictive analysis. What is predictive analysis means? You have to anticipate in advance by analyzing the historical data. IoT systems can predict energy usage, trends, optimize operations accordingly. That is also can be achieved through IoT. Some certain examples on this which fall under this category are smart thermostats, that is, which automatically adjust heating, cooling based on the occupancy, time of the day, external weather conditions. You can give small example of our domestic iron box also. Smart lighting, LEDs with motion sensors, timers, which we are keeping in street lighting system, which is prevailing now in our twin cities, with the timers, which reduce unnecessary energy consumption. Next, smart meters, that is, they provide detailed insights into energy consumption and patterns, helping users identify and eliminate inefficiencies. These are some of the examples which are aided with IoT and its allied energy, smart devices we can call, to optimize the energy usage so that energy conservation is achieved. Next, applications across another sectors, all other sectors. Coming to residential sector, smart homes we call, because IoT integrates devices like refrigerators, washing machines, HV air conditioners. All these things will be interconnected and they will take care the predictive maintenance, not only predictive maintenance, but also residual analysis also will do. Residual analysis of the appliance, how long further its life is there. We call RLA, residual life assessment. So all these things is possible because of the all this what you call IoT allied domains, IT, we can say IT enabled services, when blended with our conventional or core energy domain, that is really giving splendid benefits. Coming to energy dashboards, that is, home owners can access real-time consumption data, promoting better energy habits. In fact, this is mainly will be used in the apartments nowadays, such that they will be able to know what is energy usage of particular block, where it is more being used. Everything can be monitored at the control room itself. Coming to commercial sector and industrial sector, especially BAS, building automation system, where IoT is used to control HVAC, lighting, and security systems, optimize energy use, and commercial buildings. We brand or christen them as green building or intelligent building. Not only energy, but also air, light, everything will be optimized. That is called green building. Next, applications continuation, same thing. Process optimization. This not only operating for process optimization, also IoT sensors will aid a lot, will assist a lot. IoT sensors in industrial machinery detect inefficiencies in advance and suggest maintenance schedules to minimize downtime and energy loss. So almost all whatever earlier in conventional way we were carrying out, all these things is taken care by the latest AI technology in one way can say. Coming to utilities, smart grids. The name itself says smart, which enable real-time energy distribution based on demand, integrating renewable resources efficiently. That is smart grids when it is blended with IT-enabled services, AI rather. Street lighting, just now I shared, IoT control lights dim during low traffic hours, conserving energy, or dawn to dusk they operate it such that as soon as it becomes evening, the lights will be switched on, and morning it dawns, it will DAW dawn, then it gets off. That is using sensors, light sensors. Next, benefits of IoT and smart devices, whatever we use. First and foremost is energy saving, precise control over energy usage. As long as the user has got conscious about the usage of the energy for the particular appliance, it will be making that appliance as energy efficient appliance. Then automatically there is a lot of saving in the energy and leading to the surplus of energy such that it will be made for other applications of its neighbors. Cost reduction. Real-time monitoring helps avoid overusage and identifies cost-saving opportunities. See, if I don't require in so and so time, nowadays it has come, you can program also. I want to switch on the geyser from so and so time to so and so time. Automatically it switches off. And if you set 5-10 minutes or 20 minutes, that means it will take care unnecessary switching on and forgetting about it. Earlier you used to have some switch to separate from source to load, but not required. With the advent of AI technology, we'll be able to monitor in very far away, and precisely we'll be able to control the uses of electrical appliance. Sustainability. Automatically, when these two are achieved, third one will be led to sustainability. That is reducing energy consumption, which leads to lower greenhouse gas emissions. That's what low carbon footprints. It leads to low carbon footprints. Predictive maintenance also can be carried out by using these AI devices. Next, coming to energy conservation in the domestic sector. We call it as smart home and energy efficiency. That is appliances reducing energy wastage. Energy management systems for households, like whatever you call washing machine, and then refrigerator, air conditioner, all those things at our palm control, on hand control, it can be done. Coming to some case studies I will discuss. Smart thermostats saving energy in HVAC systems is bringing around, of course, that values are not here. Around 22% saving is being noticed when experiment is done using smart thermostats. What is the total key takeaway from this one, for this topic, for this only subtopic is technology, very important. Mere core domain will not do. With the blending of technology, it transforms homes into energy efficient hubs. Because appliance is core, usage is core, but when energy which is input to that one is wisely monitored using AI enabled services, then we can say that that home becomes not only smart home, we can say energy efficient hubs. Next, coming to industrial applications of energy conservation. What are the industrial applications? Almost all you can have seen HVAC. HVAC place there also in driving efficiency in industries. That is technologies when it is applied to motors, energy efficient motors, which has almost all 3 to 4 times costlier than conventional motors, but they serve, they contribute a lot for energy consumption because of CIM, that is conducting material, insulating material, and magnetic materials which are used in the design of the motors. It will be what to call energy efficient motors compared to conventional motor. But here one point to be noted, then if it is energy efficient motor is very costlier, how can we suggest? A trade-off should be made, that is a payback period should be calculated accordingly. When the payback period is within 3-4 years, no, yes, it can be advised for the customer to go for to replace existing conventional traditional electrical motors or appliances by energy efficient motors, we call. That is one of the thing about energy efficient motors, which is technology enabled one. Coming to, in the same thing, I have discussed about the design point of here. That is conducting material, changing it, insulating material using a Y-class insulation, which you can be able to bear high temperatures, and magnetic materials. Other part is processing, just what I discussed, usage of the motor very wisely when it is overloaded or underloaded, accordingly by taking the feedback from the output side, how it can be operated. So process side, not only design side, both the sides, when technology is used, automatically it becomes technology driven system, so which will be contributing to industry energy consumption in industry sector. Boiler and furnace especially, they consume more energy with the proper what to call to maintenance is not taken, then a lot of energy will be wasted. So conventional methods are already available. How best we can utilize boiler for the purpose of best efficiency, water heating, and once again preheating, all the process, conventional process are there. Apart from that, once again, here AI-enabled devices, when it is blended with boiler, then the efficiency is noticed, is improved around 12 to 13% compared to conventional boilers, and its life also increased because there is a continuous thermal heat dissipating frequently, and frequently as and when it gets heated, it lasts long compared to conventional method of using boiler. And similarly, heat recovery systems in the industry. And IoT, what is used for industrial sector, it is another name is given, IIoT, industrial IoT. It is the only thing is higher rating technology is used for that one, for real-time energy tracking for the IoT systems, industrial IoT systems. Predictive maintenance of energy intensive equipment. As just now I said, for the domestic, same thing holds good for industries also. Predictive maintenance in advance, what are the anticipated failures, how it can be addressed. If it is a meager one, it should be immediately addressed by itself. If it is a bigger one, it must be what you call detached from supply, such that it can be taken as bypassed, I can say bypassed, such that it can be set for maintenance, keeping the other one into immediate operation. Because we are discussing about industries, suppose we have two transformers, so they are connected in parallel. When one of the transformer is found that it is getting giving trouble, immediately it should be bypassed. That load will be shared on the second transformer, such that without any disturbance to the load side, it will be service will be continued, wherein the second transformer which has failed will be repaired and once again kept in parallel operation. This is all conventional method. Once again, that is done by IIoT, AI-enabled services. That's what we mean to say. Everything, whatever conventional process, it will be taken care by, used by industrial IoT process. So what is the key takeaway of this industrial energy conservation is, technology maximizes energy savings in industry. That is a bottom line for this industry sector. Next, coming to energy efficient buildings. What is energy efficient buildings? That is we call green building. We call, just I told you, green building. 1 minute, please. Just a minute, 1 second. Coming to energy efficient buildings, is also called green building. There are several agencies, both internationally, nationally, to give the quality, to mark the quality of the building, whether it's energy efficient or not. That is called green building or sustainable design. So how a green building is designed and how it is marked will be discussed in coming slides. 1 minute. There are some international agencies that is called LEED, L-E-E-D, LEED, Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design, GRIHA, and BREEAM, all those things. I'll just, because it's not mentioned here, I will discuss orally. LEED is an US agency, Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design. It gives a standard for the building, gives a marking, average or medium or excellent, based on how best it is being operated with a low carbon footprints, how the total building is operated, including walls, civil structure, then lighting, then what you call ventilation and sound, all effects, how they are being embedded using with a less grid supply or with a renewable energy sources which are developed in the campus itself. The best example I can share to all of you is in India, sorry, especially in Hyderabad, in high-tech city, Green Building Council, CIE Godrej building is there, the first one, which was constructed around 2005 or so, if I'm correct. That was first green building which ever constructed and which has been branded now also, with the minimum amount of energy being pumped into that one. It is able to manage the total show. Even seminar hall also there, without grid supply, it is being self-supported using the solar and AC also. Some rooms, they don't require light and fan. They are so designed such that naturally light and what you call the wind is adequate to maintain the office. Like that, total in design, all features in all angles. If a building is constructed, that is called green building. Nowadays, it has become, in fact, I can say, privilege to go for green buildings. People, real estate managers also, they are offering, we are going to construct to you a green building, or intelligent building, smart building, all synonyms. But they are a little bit costlier compared to conventional buildings, because the material what they use, the technology what they embed in the system for maintenance is costlier compared to conventional building. That's why initial cost is very, very high, but people are going for it still, because one is they are contributing to lower carbon footprints in the long sector to the nation, and though it is costlier, payback period may be within 4 or 5 years you can get back whatever you're investing more. Afterwards it becomes almost all the maintenance free, you can say, maintenance free. Hence these green buildings and are more preferred nowadays, which with a sustainable design. Some case studies are there. I will discuss that case studies also. Okay, next topic. This is lead, I told you, certification. Lead is one certification body, US based. Another one is BREEAM, BREEAM. It is a Europe based body which is giving certification for the buildings. Coming to our Indian, the body which is certifying any building as a green building is GRIHA, 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 and IGBC. These two are Indian companies which give certification. GRIHA means uh, 1 minute. Green renewable inhabit for innovative habitat assessment. I think. Let me see that GRIHA. GRIHA is very rating, green rating for in habitat assessment. GRIHA. It is a Indian body to give certification with whether it is totally comply with standards, all civil construction, mechanical fittings, and electrical. That is GRIHA rating. And even IGBC also, we all know, Indian Green Business Council, they are also certifying body wherever green buildings or green smart buildings are constructed, they are certifying a building as whether it is a green certified building because of if it is complied with the standards, they are giving certification for that. So these are the lead. So the key takeaways of this particular topic is buildings as a cornerstone for conservation. See, in all, I mean, I can say all ways, all in all angles. One we have seen domestic, then industrial. Now this is especially building side. Whatever the domain you consider energy, it must be conserved by enabling technology. That's what our bottom line. Next, what are the future trends in energy conservation? Because we are telling all AA based, how let us see what are the technology, how it is used for energy conservation. Okay, 1 minute, 1 minute. There is advanced AI for predictive energy management. Okay. What is advantages of using advanced AI for energy management? First one is energy savings. Second one, cost effectiveness. Third one, scalability. What is scalability means? AI systems adapt to diverse energy setups from small business to large industrial facilities. What are the challenges we come across in using AI-based energy management? First is data quality. That also should see here. That's why what lies ahead means we are discussing the challenges. Data quality. Second one is high initial cost. Of course, whatever we think of smart, it is energy efficient. It is initial cost is very high. And third one is which is unknown. It will not appearing apparently seen. That is cyber security risks. That is one of the things. So AI systems need robust security measures to prevent breaching of the system. Next, the case studies for this, especially AI thing, is Google's AI for data center and energy forecasting in smart grids. That is AI models used by utility companies predict energy demands, enabling efficient load balancing and reducing outages. And coming to what are the future trends of AI predicted energy management? That is blockchain. Blockchain for decentralized energy auditing. Very interesting for energy trading, decentralization. Blockchain plays a vital role. What is blockchain? AI blockchain integration, which enables secure peer-to-peer energy trading. Maybe customer to customer or customer to company, C2C also. And the edge AI, that is real-time decision making at the local level without dependence on centralized systems. And AI for circular energy systems, that is, which predicts and manages energy recycling in industrial setups. So the conclusion of this one for how blockchain for decentralized energy trading is, first of all, what is decentralized energy trading? Decentralized energy trading allows individuals, businessmen, and communities to buy and sell or share energy directly with one another. That is like our financial share market, energy share market. When it is for decentralizing it, blockchain technology plays a vital role. So this contrasts with the traditional centralized grid system, and where utilities act as a intermediaries. So blockchain serves as the backbone of this decentralized model by recording transactions in a tamper-proof distributed ledger, ensuring trust and transparency. That is the advantage of blockchain. That means it not only takes care of the transactions quality, but also it secures, that is, energy security is embedded in the blockchain, tamper-proof and distributed ledger, because when it is decentralized, a client or customer should have a clear idea how much he has energy he has sold to the grid or a DER, distributed energy sources, how much he has received. For everything, transactions will be made more clear and ensuring that transparency in the total system process. All these things will be achieved with the blockchain technology applied to energy marketing, energy trading. That is a very, I can say, advantage in disguise. Emerging technologies like hydrogen, smart grids, and energy storage. Before, of course, I will let me tell one more 2 points, then I'll come to hydrogen. In blockchain, only some 2 points very to be noted. That is the key features of blockchain in energy trading: secure data management, real-time transactions, scalability, and energy tokenization. Energy tokenization is important feature, that is, which converts energy into digital assets or token that can be traded, because it is a culmination of different people in all over the world also. So not only energy changing, but also currency will be also changed accordingly. It is a currency changing from one system to other system will also be taken care by blockchain technology. So that's why blockchain is a backbone for decentralized energy trading. Peer-to-peer energy market, microgrids, renewable energy certificates. That is, blockchain simplifies in trading REC, that is renewable energy certificates, ensuring authenticity for preventing fraud, and energy as a service, EaaS. It's a new feature once again. EaaS, energy as a service, which enables business to purchase energy based on real-time consumption, which needs built through smart contracts. And last but not least in blockchain is, what are the advantages? Cost efficiency, improved accessibility, transparency, and enhanced sustainability. One is cost efficiency, because it reduces transaction cost by eliminating intermediate persons will not be there. There is no need of agents in between. Directly you can market with the source person. So that intermediate person, or you can call broker or agent, that is being bypassed. So there is a cost reduction is there. That's why we call cost efficiency. Improved accessibility, that is, empowers small scale energy producers to participate in energy markets. That gives a very good encouragement for the small scale industries to participate in the energy trading national and international level also, because of intervention, not there is no intervention of mediation persons in between. Third one is transparency, as I told, enhance sustainability. Finally, whatever we are discussing, energy consumption, energy conservation with AI enabled one should lead for sustainable development goals. It should map, correlate. Yes, there is also is achieved with this. That is enhance sustainability, promotes adoption of renewable energy by incenting local trading. So because we are saving some money in between mediators, that can be diverted towards to the consumers by offering some incentives. That is a hidden advantage. We can say enhanceability, sustainability. Next, no doubt, there is also some fear about usage of blockchain. So there are some threats you can call. What are the threats? Which are making to totally go for decentralizing using blockchain is scalability issues. First one, the challenges what it is market is facing is scalability issue. Second one is energy consumption. Third one, regulatory barriers. Fourth one, integration complexity. So what is each? I will discuss. Scalability issue means high transaction volumes can strain blockchain networks. So as long as I told you just now, small scale industries marketing, okay, if it is a big industry with a complex network, when they want to trade in different domains, then the system becomes complex. There is a possibility of properly scaling the required outcome. So it is scalability issue is one of the current issue which is being to be addressed very immediately while using blockchain for energy market trading. Second one, energy consumption. What is energy consumption? We are discussing about energy conservation now. Yes, traditional blockchain systems like Bitcoin, which is very famous, Bitcoin uses are energy intensive. Through modern solutions like proof of stake, some exam are more efficient. So energy consumption is also one of the liability while using blockchain technology for energy trade. And next one,
సురేష్ బాబు గారు
barrier.
సురేష్ బాబు గారు 5 to 10 minutes లో కంక్లూడ్ చేయండి. ఇంకో చీఫ్ గెస్ట్ కోరుతున్నారు.
Yes, sir, yes, it's there. 5 minutes only. Just regulatory barriers. That is, energy markets are subjected to strict regulations that may slow adoption because the still comply. The rules has not been transparently made. There are some lacunas, loopholes are there. Hence, there is possibility of regulatory things coming into picture to hinder the system working, that is blockchain tech working. And integration of complexity, also one of the threat using blockchain. So then what is alternative left is now upcoming usage of hydrogen and smart grids and energy storage. These are three things which you are aware, but still hydrogen usage, which is a clean fuel for the future. Already it is prevailing. It has crossed the 2 stages, but now it must be made like how solar is being awareness is not then that much using hydrogen as an alternative fuel, because production and green hydrogen from water using renewable energy through electrolysis you can do it. Then blue hydrogen from natural gas, gray hydrogen from fossil fuels without CCS. So applications, transportation as fuel cell, hydrogen powered vehicles, and industrial use, replacing fossil fuels in steel production, ammonia synthesis and refining, energy storage, that is storing excess renewable energy as hydrogen. These are the 3 things for future which should be explored in a bigger, in a larger manner. Advantages of zero emission, no doubt, zero carbon footprints, no doubt it is advantage when used as a fuel, and high energy density. But challenges are it produces cost is very high, initial cost, and infrastructure development for storage and distribution is really risky and as a challenging at present. That is infrastructure development for the storage and distribution. Smart grids also. Smart grid backbone of future energy systems. And because time is short, I will go for energy storage, enabling renewable energy integration. That is batteries, pumped hydro storage, thermal energy storage, hydrogen storage. These are all things which will be considered distribution energy sources to store energy for short period and use it in the event of main grid supply failure. It is coming up, but it must be come to prevailing situation in the larger scale uses. It is once again facing certain initial problems to come into full scale usage. Okay. So what is the key takeaway of this particular topic future of energy conservation is innovation driven, technology driven. That should be bottom line. So conclusions and call to action. What is our conclusion is all things together, whatever we have discussed, energy scenario we have seen, and generation point, and domestic sector we have seen, then industrial sector, then usage of different AI techniques like IoT, and then blockchain, and what are the green building. All these things will lead to sustainable future. That's a recapping of total role of technology in energy conservation. No doubt, the role of technology in the energy conservation domain is very pivotal and prominent, and this especially in this current energy crisis era. Hence, technology must be blended along with the energy appliances, such that energy conservation can be achieved, and which leads to low carbon footprints. What is the emphasis of today's topic is total domain interest is individual and collective responsibility. It is not either some system or government, or not only people alone. It is collectively, both individual as a citizen and as a collectively a system should work together to achieve our sustainable future with AI-enabled energy conservation achieving. And what is called to action is adopt smart technologies. No doubt there, then which will make appliances as smart appliances, which will make our home as smart home. I told energy efficient hub also, new word. Our smart homes can be christened as energy efficient hubs, provided if you use all smart appliances. Next, advocate for energy efficient practices. Not only usage of appliances, but also one should have a practice of energy usage, conscious and cautious both. Then it is possible. Otherwise, not possible. Participate in initiatives, both NGOs, that is any non-government organizations will take, or government takes. We should participate in that one for a greener planet. These are the three call I would like to share with the August gathering here. Adopt smart technologies, advocate for energy efficient practices, and participate in initiatives for a greener planet. That's all. I acknowledge to all my teachers and students, to my motherland and mother tongue, to the authors of all the books I read, and CBIT authorities, and you who has patiently listened to me. Any questions, please?
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. So, Professor Dr. Suresh Babu garu. So, your today's topic is very apt for the current scenario, that is harnessing technology for energy conservation success initiative solutions for sustainable future. You started with why energy conservation matters, and you also mentioned that now thermal power is getting reduced and we are going for a solar power. That is one of the goals of the sustainable development goals of going for quality power by reducing the fossil fuel power, sir. And also role of technology in energy conservation also you dealt, and also what conservation in domestic sector and conservation in industrial sector also. So you elaborated. So how the IoT is very, very important for data collection, and also the virtual energy monitoring and energy audit also there. You discussed about smart thermostats, smart lighting, smart meters, smart grids, and smart street lighting, and also green building technology. I think domestic sector conservation is using, but also reduction of the energy by going for green technology buildings also very, very important, sir. And also in industries also you have suggested that one. So it's a great thing that now it is everybody. People always look at the government of all these conservations, but people are the main role players in this one energy conservation. One very important thing is all governments, states are going for a free current. When free current is there, the utilization will be also liberal. So that is
Yes,
very
sir.
important. So the energy conservation and also optimization of power generation, also the whatever technologies are there, that is very, very important. Technology plays a grand role in energy conservation, sir.
Definitely.
Thank you so much, sir. You have spared your valuable time and you have shared the abundant knowledge on water conservation, sir. So thank you very much, sir. Now I request to Dr. K. Rammohan Garu. I think you are available on the chairman Kottagudem local center. Sir, you are available. Rammohan sir.
All of you, sir, I am available, sir.
Available. So you please address the virtual thing, and also Sitaramam Garu, actually that is our today's
Sir is also
guest.
available. Sir is also, chief guest is
Also
also
available,
available here
general
only,
manager.
sir.
You say a few words and also introduce our eminent chief guest also. Afterwards, he will address. Please do, sir.
Sir, actually, as addressed, main awareness is required in public, sir. Regarding as you said, because of free power and all, because of more income potential, power consumption is considerably increasing year by year. Actually, for example, industry sector, sir, as our guest faculty, keynote in his Sri G. Suresh Babu Garu has covered about all the industrial and green buildings and all other topics, sir. Very nice. Actually, in our Singareni college also, as far as I studied about green, about hydrogen, Singareni starting green hydrogen plant at STPP with help of solar power producing green hydrogen. And similarly, our company going in future to become net zero company. That means whatever company energy demand that will be produced with help of the solar plants. Already 240 megawatt solar plants are commissioned, and future some more plants are about to commission. Hello, voice is clear, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please continue. Please, you are audible.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Actually, and similarly for meeting the energy conservation measures, we are going for the more energy efficient electrical motors. Example like 98% efficiency, 98 to 99% efficiency motors, and maintaining power factors and all. All industries should take care of mainly in power factor maintenance and energy conservation measures for the sustainable future, sir. Actually, due to delay in communication, that brief details of our guest faculty, our today's chief guest is available with me only. So just I wish to, with permission of the chair, I wish to read brief details of the guest faculty. Sir, our guest faculty today's chief guest is Sri B. Sitaram Garu is sat along with me. Sir, actually, sir has completed AMI section in 1985 and section B in 1986, and after completion of diploma in 1983, and sir has joined in Singareni in 1987 as management trainee, at the time being called as junior executive trainee in Singareni College completed in Manugur area. After working up to 2003, almost for about 16 years as a management trainee and assistant engineer, executive engineer. Then Sir has posted as a device Endoment at Ramagondam area. Sir has worked as a project engineer, that means in charge for a open cast project in Dorli OC 1 and 2 from 2016 to 18, and Kottagudem GK open cast project Kottagudem from 2019 to 22. And later, Sir has elevated area engineer, that means in charge for one area, complete E&M and other complete engineering department in charge for Adriala Longwall project, which is biggest project in Asia, a 2 million ton capacity coal mining underground project. And presently, Sir is working as a GM E&M transport at Kottagudem corporate. And Sir has elevated from the E1 scale to E8 scale, which is the highest scale for any executive joined in Singareni College. Now, with your permission, I am giving this to our chief guest, Sri B. Sitaram Garu.
Sir, welcome, sir, Sitaram Garu. We are eager to hear about your address. Please go ahead.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening,
Thank you
good
for
evening.
giving this opportunity to me. First of all, Dr. G. Venkata Subbaiah Garu, Chairman and Institute of Engineers, Telangana section, and Dr. V. ISN Raju Garu, ex-chairman IESC, Institute of Engineers, AP, Dr. Suresh Babu Garu, Raman Garu, and Banda Srikanth Garu, Honorable Secretary, Institute of Engineers, Telangana. Keynote faculty. And today's keynote faculty,
Professor
G.
Suresh Babu.
Professor P. Suresh Babu Garu.
Please go ahead.
And our coordinators. All are good evening to all, sir. One thing, today's topic is the harnessing of technology, energy, conservation, success, innovative solution for sustainable future. I'm working for last 36 years in Singareni College. In our company, we are in Singareni, we are adapting many conservation systems. Like most of the in electrical systems, we are modified this conventional tubelets to the LED tubelets and conventional fans to BLD fans and and star rated, only 5-star rated fridges and ACs and utensils are using in our company throughout the company. And also in the diesel sector, we are using very HEMM, very high HP engines are working with very common railing system, CRA system engines, and working with turbochargers and CSCs to improve the thermal efficiencies. So we are preserving in diesel energy in the above manner. Besides that of the above. Besides the above, you are using natural light also, light like transparent roof sheets are using in the workshops sheds and some of the buildings also, wherever possible, you are using the natural light as a required lighting and to improve this energy conversion. Like power factor is important key factor in the energy generation in our in the organization. So the capacity banks, whatever the capacity banks required, and we're maintaining a 99.99 power factor in all the areas of the Singareni. And the same is maintaining whenever it is power problems or anything, they are keeping in line with the system. And moreover, beside our 1200 thermal plant, we are going for critical power plant, supercritical power plant like 800 megawatt to as suggested by the central government. We are going there in two places. At one is at Ramagundu and other is Naini projects. Other two are Naini projects. So to shortly install these thermal power stations. And besides that, we are using, as Ramon told, 240 megawatt solar power plant already introduced in various places. So in that manner, transfer of electrical energy from one area to that loss is also conservating. Like we are not concentrating in one place. We are whatever power required point is there, at that place we are installing power plants, solar plants, and maintaining the same. This solar plant is available only day system. In for night systems, for night time also, for using this one, you are converting your plant to convert energy from hydraulic to solar to pump storing plants, from hydraulic to the electricity to the hydraulic. Like you are very much in advanced stage. This plant is in advanced stage at 1 or 2 places for trial run. In such a manner, in Singareni, there is a huge conservation system you are following. The same you are adapting whatever the updates are available in the market. They are adapting in our systems, and you are improving this one. And one more thing, mainly, there is a wind energy also. We are using, try to using wind energy, and there whatever the wind velocities you are is sufficient for getting the wind energy. Your surveying is going on. If it is any feasibility is there, we will commission the windmills also. Thank you, sir, giving this opportunity, and thank you to everybody giving this opportunity to once again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Sitaramam Garu. I am happy that we are the alumni of our Institute of Engineers. We are proud that you are your alumni. And you share, I think we are also hearing and seeing the papers also, how Singareni College is in head of power conservation and also going for the alternate power also. And you got the floating solar plant
Yes,
also,
yes.
that is also there. So thank you very much, sir. Now, it is my privilege to call ఎవరు బసవరాజు గారు సన్ ఉన్నారు ఆన్లైన్ లోని. సో సార్ kindly you speak, sir.
Sir, on behalf of the family, I express my gratitude to Institution of Engineers, Suresh Babu garu. Meeku, you have spoken very kindly about our father, and also to General Manager Sitaramam garu of the Kotta Singareni College, and all of you. Grateful thanks to all of you.
Thank you, sir. So now I request Sitaram Babu, an Andhra Pradesh Secretary, IA Telangana State Center, to say vote of thanks, and it will be followed by national anthem. Sitaram Babu garu. Sir, Sitaram Babu garu. Hello.
Sir. Now my mic is off, sir.
Okay.
Now I switched on my speaker audio, and thank you very much, sir. ISN Raju garu for having played a predominant role today, and thanks to the IA Chairman G. Venkat Subbai garu, from the event convener Dr. P. Satish garu for having made this event a grand success, sir. This is basically a program that's being event that's being conducted in consortium with the Telangana State Center with Kottagodam Local Center, and we should also thank the local center chairman Rammohan Rao for having been part of this event. I also thank Engineer I. Basaraj garu, 10th Endoment lecture chief guest Dr. G. Suresh Babu garu for having delivered a lecture on harness technology for energy conservation success, innovation solution for sustainable future. I thank one and all, sir. And I thank.
I'm requesting Sitaram garu. I'm requesting Ramon Saab and to enroll to join some more people from our Singarenis. Thank you. Good night.
Sir, I also thank Professor Dr.
Ramon Saab, happy New Year.
Sir, okay, thank you. Certainly, sir.
Sir, please, as our very senior member and the past chairman and the present committee member, Professor Dr. Ramna Naik garu has suggested, sir, please go ahead and have many memberships done, sir. I also thank Mohammad Mohiddin garu, our committee member, and all the FIE and local members of the Kottagodam Local Center. Thanks for having come and made this event a grand success, sir. Now, before we wind up, sir, we all stand for the national anthem, sir. Thank you. Ratnam garu.
Ratnam garu urgent ga hospital వెళ్ళారు. Let us start ourselves only, Jangamana. Sir, let us start Jangamana. Sinu, can you pay Jangamana? Sinu?
Srinivas.
Sir, let us start, sir. Sitaram garu, Anset garu.
Okay.
జనగణ మన అధినాయక
జయ హే భారత భాగ్య విధాత పంజాబ్ సింధు గుజరాత మరాఠా ద్రావిడ వంగ
వింధ్య
హిమాచల యమునా గంగ ఉచ్చల జలధి తరంగ
తవ శుభ నామే
జాగే
తవ శుభ ఆశిష మాగే గాయే తవ
జయ గాథ జనగణ మంగళదాయక జయ హే భారత భాగ్య విధాత
జయ
జయ
హే
జయ హే జయ 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 హే
జై హింద్.
జై హింద్. రామగుండం ఐఎస్ఎన్ రాజు గారు మా వెల్ ప్రెసిడెంట్.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone.
నమస్తే. వెరీ గుడ్ ప్రెజెంటేషన్. హారి గుడ్. హలో హారి గుడ్. కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్. కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్ సార్. కరీం ఎఫ్ఐ సార్ చెప్పండి.
Meeting is over. I think no